Hey everybody, how's it going? So I haven't made a video in a while, and I thought, a lot of people like seeing the experiments that I try, so I thought I'd make a video. I'm out here in our corn that the centerpiece I opened up for picking. So basically I'm going to leave these 8 rows over here until after deer hunting, but this stuff over here I'm going to be picking here real quick. But what I'm showing here, you can see that I ran the combine through here, took off high moisture corn, and I knew the stalks were wet. It was going to be a while before I could get the stalks shredded and baled. So what I did is I ran the grain drill, and I'm going to show you this here. This strip obviously is too narrow for me to get through the stalk chopper, rake, and bale it. So this row here is untouched, and what I'm going to show you is my rye that's starting to pop up in here. Let's see, we've got rye popping up. Maybe more rye. Let's see, more just starting to come up here. So I'm kind of looking to see how well this is all going to emerge. You see a whole bunch of it right there, more there. I set the grain drill really deep because I was going to be fighting these stalks, and I probably set it deeper than I should have. I was planting about 2 inches deep, a little excessive, and I do not have the front wavy coulters on my drill, which would chop a lot of these stalks up. I don't find a reason to have them. I don't have any problem with the disc openers going in the ground. So I have them all off, and being I have them off, I set the drill a little bit deeper to try and make up for that. And like I say, as you can see here, I really didn't need to. But our rye is finally come out of the ground. It was planted, 2 weeks ago or so. You can see all of our volunteer clover that comes up all the time. But now we'll walk around to the other side where I baled the stalks the other day. And we'll go look at the rye over there. You see a lot of the ears are starting to hang down. That's usually a telltale sign that it's time to pick. And they're calling for rain tomorrow. And I heard that we could see up to 1 inch, so probably won't be picking corn until next week sometime. So, although corn dries fairly fast when it's standing like this, but some of these cobs like that are still upright, and it might take a little bit longer for the moisture to get out of them. So I suppose next week we'll pick corn, get that off, get those stalks shredded, baled, and then get that rye planted. But over here you can see I baled the stalks off the other day, and I don't know how well it's picking up on camera, but the rye is popping up. Kind of worried because, like I say, I planted into all that trash. There's a row of rye. There's more rye. There's more rye over there. So it is coming. I don't know if it's coming as good as it would have if I would have planted after and not planted so deep. But it was an experiment. Like I say, I did not know how long it was going to take for these stalks to dry. And I figured the seed in the ground is better than in the bag or in the gravity box. But in some spots it's coming up really good. In other spots there's nothing coming up yet at all. And I haven't dug in the ground yet to see what the seed looks like, because I am seeing pretty good rows all the way across. It's just some of this is probably taking a little bit longer, obviously. So that was my experiment for this year. So, and it's all here. Some of it's drooped over from getting run over yesterday moving bales. But, so yeah, we'll see what that looks like. But then, obviously, if we look at the end down here where I planted after chopping corn, the first field over there, the cows were grazing it for, all of 2 weeks. And they're all locked in the lot right now so I can catch their calves and wean them. But here's our rye that was planted after chopping corn. And it's close to a foot tall. Maybe not quite. Some of it, if you pull it up, there is some oats in here too. But most of it's rye. So there's some clover in there. I mean, the clover comes up on its own around here. And clover is really hard to kill, even with Roundup. You almost have to spray 2,4-D on it. So, but a lot of times Roundup will set it back enough that the corn and everything gets ahead of it and kind of stunts it. So then we end up with stuff like that. Comes back on its own. But it fixes nitrogen, so can't really complain about it. You see the cows were grazing on that for 2 weeks. There's our stack of hay, or our stack of clean sheets for the cows, as I call it. So somewhere between 8 and 9 acres I baled, and there's 99 corn stalk bales. So I'm anticipating on what's still here to pick and bale. There will be another somewhere in that 25 to 35 bales yet out here, so we should have plenty of bedding. Plus there's rye straw, so it's nice when to get enough bedding off your own that you don't have to buy it. With how dry it's been in other parts of the country, corn stalks and hay are in high demand for feed stuff. So yeah, that's what we've got going on here. It is coming up. So anyways, like I say, I just wanted to make a little video. Some of you guys like seeing the experiments that I try, so that was no-tilling rye and all the corn stalks, and it's coming up. You know, I don't know if it would have been better to wait or not, but I'm happy to see that rye is coming up out of the ground, so I have to think that in the long run that's better. So anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more, and I'll try to make an update on this another week or two, and we'll see what it looks like then. They're talking hard freezes this weekend, so a lot of things could change in a hurry. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll catch you on the next one.